Hi everyone, I'm back with another beautiful crochet pattern. And before we go to that, just wanted to let you know that I have one beautiful crochet pattern planned for every week of this year. Yes, that's the entire year, which means you are never gonna run out of crochet projects to try out. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel Yarn-addict and ride along with me cause we are gonna have a lot of fun this year. Please know that your love and support means the world to me and I appreciate it so much. Okay then, the plan for today is that we're gonna make this beautiful block for the digit 2. Last time we did the block for digit 1 and this is a series of digits. So I'm gonna show you the crochet pattern for all the digits from 0 to 9. Okay, so let's talk about the materials first. You can essentially use any color or kind of yarn that you wish for this project and a matching crochet hook. I use Lion Brand's Heartland in Yosemite color. And Impeccable yarn by Loops and Thread in the white color. Okay, and the matching hook for me was a 4.5mm crochet hook, so I used that. So without wasting any time, gather your supplies and let's get going on this cute little block of the digit 2. Let's go. Alright guys, for the number 2 block, let's start just like we started for the number 1 block. That's gonna be with the slip knot, 16 chain stitches and 3 rows of single crochet in every stitch. So that's gonna take you at the end of row number 4. I'll tell you what to do from row number 5 onwards. Just remember that on each of the rows 2, 3 and 4, you should get 15 single crochets. Chain 1 and turn when you're at the end of every row. So let me do that real quick and we'll take it up from row number 5 onwards. Okay, once you're done with 3 rows of single crochet in every stitch, you would be at the end of row number 4. For row number 5, chain 1, turn your work and start with 4 single crochets. Okay, after 4 single crochets, we need to do a bobble stitch in the next stitch. For this pattern, that means we are doing 5 double crochets halfway in the same stitch, and that's gonna give you a bobble on the other side of your work. To do that, all you need to do is yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through just the first 2 and stop right there. And we're gonna do this 4 more times for a total of 5 times. Just yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through just 2 and stop. 3 more times, yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through just 2. 2 more times, yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through just 2, and the last time, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through just 2 and stop. And that's gonna give you 6 loops on the hook, and that's how you know you got to stop. So at this point of time, yarn over and pull through all 6 loops. Tighten this side of your yarn a little bit so you get a bulge, and just do a single crochet in the next stitch to put it in place. A simple single crochet. That's your bobble stitch followed by a single crochet. Okay, and this is what I will be referring to, a pair of bobble stitch and single crochet. So for the number 2 on row number 5, you need to do 4 such pairs. We just did 1, so next we need to do a bobble stitch for the second pair. Okay, that's the bobble stitch for the second pair and the single crochet for the second pair. Let's do the third pair. Okay, bobble stitch number 3 and single crochet number 3, and we need one last pair of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. Okay, that's the bobble stitch and that's the single crochet. So we did 4 pairs of a bobble stitch and single crochet for row number 5. After the last pair, you're gonna be left with 3 stitches, and that's gonna be your 3 single crochets to end row number 5. So let's do that. Chain 1, turn your work. For row number 6, you're gonna do a single crochet in every stitch, and that's gonna give you 15 single crochets on this row. So go ahead and do row number 6. Okay, after you're done with row number 6, for row number 7, chain 1, turn your work, and let's start with 4 single crochets. Okay, a bobble stitch in the next stitch. And then the rest of the stitches on this row are gonna be single crochets, so you're gonna get 10 single crochets. chain 1, turn your work, do row number 8, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, for row number 9, chain 1, turn your work. Let's do 5 single crochets to start this row. Okay, the next one is gonna be a bobble stitch. Okay, and then the rest of the stitches are gonna be single crochets, and you're gonna get 9 single crochets on row number 9. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 10, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, once that's done, chain 1, turn your work. For row number 11, we'll start with 6 single crochets. Okay, the next one's gonna be a bobble stitch. And end this row with 8 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, do row number 12, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, once that's done, for row number 13, chain 1, turn your work. Let's start with 7 single crochets. A bobble stitch in the next stitch. And the rest of the stitches on this row are gonna be single crochets as well, and you will have 7 single crochets to end this row. chain 1, turn your work, do row number 14, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch, and you should get 15 single crochets on this row. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, and let's start the row number 15 with 8 single crochets. The next one is gonna be a bobble stitch. And you're gonna be left with 6 stitches on this row, which are gonna be single crochets each. So let's do 6 single crochets to end row number 15. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, do row number 16, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Alright, for row number 17, chain 1, turn your work, and start with 9 single crochets. There's gonna be a bobble stitch in the next stitch. And you're gonna be left with 5 more stitches, which are gonna be single crochets as well. Chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 18, which is gonna be a single crochet in every stitch. Alright, for row number 19, chain 1, turn your work, and we need to start with 10 single crochets. The next one's gonna be a bobble stitch. And end this row with 4 single crochets. chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 20, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, you're done with row number 20 here. So for rows number 21 and 22, you need to repeat row number 19 and 20 that we just did. So row number 21 is gonna be 10 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch and 4 single crochets, and row number 22 is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Let's quickly do this and I'll show you what to do for row number 23 onwards. Once you're done with row number 22, let's go ahead and do row number 23. So chain 1, turn your work and start with 4 single crochets. The next stitch is gonna be a bobble stitch. Followed by 5 single crochets. A bobble in the next. And end this row with 4 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 24, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, after that, chain 1, turn your work for row number 25 and start with 5 single crochets. And after the 5 single crochets, we need 3 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. So let's start with the first pair. A single crochet for the pair number 1. Let's do pair number 2. the single crochet number 2 and the last bobble for this row. And a single crochet to put it in place. So you're done with 3 pairs of a bobble stitch and single crochet, and the last thing on this row would be 4 single crochets. Alright, chain 1, turn your work. We are almost done with this number. All you need to do now is 5 single crochet rows. That's gonna be your rows number 26, 27, 28 and 29. So let me do that real quick. Okay, that's it. The number 2 block is done. So you just need to snip off the yarn, fasten the end so it does not come undone. There you go. And the only thing that we need now is to make it a little more beautiful, just like we did for the block of the number 1, which is gonna be single crochet all across the 4 sides. If you want a refresher to how I did the border for this block, go check out the video for the number 1. But essentially what we're gonna do is just do 15 single crochets on the top and bottom and 30 single crochets on the side. And I'm gonna do 2 such rows so it looks good and just pops out. Let me do that real quick and I'll show you what my block looks like. Okay guys, this is the finished block of the digit 2 with all the borders in place, and I am looking forward to know your ideas on how you're gonna use these blocks. It would be great if you could tag me on Instagram if you make any of these beautiful blocks or a beautiful project out of them. My handle is @PyraCreations, and if you want to get ahead of me and make all of these blocks, the written pattern is already available on my shop at pyracreations.com. Okay, so go ahead, check it out, let me know what you think about it. And as always, if this video has helped you, please let me know in the comments and smash the like button for me. I will be back very soon with the crochet pattern for the digit 3, and till then, take care and happy crocheting.